Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honor and praises to Apostle Elders of TMS that taught me the truth, and peace and blessings to the Akim that has their life daily, push the truth with sincerity. Once again, my name is Einon with GMS Detroit Bar Camp, and peace and blessings to the Aquaf Listen and Learning. This video is going to be on Plagues and Pestilence, and the Most High. His name is not God. That's just a title. His name is Yahweh, meaning he exists, he to be. His son name is not Jesus. His son name is Yahushai, and just like when the Most High plagued Egypt a couple of times, he's gonna plague this place right here, America, the spiritually called Egypt, Babylon the Great, and Sodom and Gomorrah. This place right here is gonna get plagued. Not only this place is gonna get plagued, but the whole world is gonna get plagued with plague, pestilence, and all kind of stuff. So let's get into the article real quick. But the reason why I grabbed this article because it's going on a topic I want to get in on the plagues and pestilence, and God, plagues, pestilence, and what history can teach us about living through a pandemic. And most of us are living through a year that is unprecedented in our lifetimes. Too young to remember the Spanish flu, when we have grown up in a world where we take the West wonder drugs and life-saving vaccines for granted. We have no memory of time when disease brought the world to a standstill or shut down the entire economy. We could not have predicted life in Melbourne in 2020, and shoot, they can't predict the life right now in Melbourne 2021 right now. Would include a 5-kilometer travel limit or a no curfew or a curfew. And this stuff is going to happen again because, they're going to reissue the lockdowns again. And right now they say it's a new variant. They say they getting a hold on it, but, man, the Most High about to jack this place up, just like in the days of old. This ain't the first time he plagued Egypt. Pharaoh. He plagued Pharaoh in Genesis 12 and 17, when Pharaoh and his house with great plagues because of Sarah, Abraham's wife, and he plagued Egypt again when Jacob was sold off, and the brothers had to go up into Israel, and he plagued them again when the 12 tribes of Israel was in captivity over there. So this ain't the first time that Israel, the Most High, have plagued the world over his people. So, it's about to happen again, but it's going to get even worse. A longer view of history reminds us that we are not the first community to experience and reflect on life during the time of plague and pandemic. So, what we might learn from history as we might continue to navigate life during the a pandemic. and well, if you go by biblical history, the Most High plagued a country when you had something that was his that he wanted. You know, Egypt got plagued. Sarah, Joseph, Israel, and gonna get plagued again. Especially America is gonna be this thing is gonna be bigger than America because the whole world, there's gonna be a worldwide famine. You know, in everywhere. It's gonna be food lines, bread shortage, famine, like never before. And when there is nothing to eat, you know, these insects are going to start eating people, and that's going to make these diseases carry on even further. You know, when there ain't no vegetation to eat, these insects gonna start eating, you know, people. Matter of fact, it's a drought happening in the in parts of the Midwest and over in the West Coast right now. And right now, they saying that that the grasshoppers are going to start eating the grain from the cows. So in a minute, the cows ain't going to have nothing to eat like back in the days when Joseph interpreted the dream for Pharaoh. Hey, it's going to be food shortages coming up real soon. It's going to be real food shortages even more because the dollar is going to go in hyperinflation. And just like Elder Apostle Tahar always say, he passed warning. He say warning, buy dry goods. You know, store up dry goods, store up water, you know, stuff like that in your house. You know, but you know, let me just grab a few scriptures because you know I'm through with that right there. You know, that was just to get me started getting this video started. But you know, let me get this scripture right quick. This is Genesis 12 and 17. And Yahweh plagued Pharaoh and his house with a great plague because of Sarah, Abraham's wife. And Abraham, you know, played him and saying, "This is my sister," but you know, he didn't want to get killed because, Sarah was fine. She was, you know, a beautiful woman. Exodus 9 and 14. For I will send this time for I will at this time send all my plagues upon thy heart and upon thy servants and upon thy people, that thou mayest know that there is none like me in all the earth. And this is about to happen to all the world. And the Most High is about to plague this whole planet. And, you know, hey, man, these diseases are coming. Hey, it's another one coming down the pipe. For I will stretch out my hand that I might smite thee, and thy people with pestilence, and thou shalt be cut off from the earth. And when the plague hits, like this one right here, hey, people stop working, so it wasn't no farming done, and wasn't no real work done. So where the food's coming from? If there ain't nobody really doing any work, where all these materials, where all these goods are coming from, if ain't nobody really working during the shutdown? You know, I know they opened it back up, but you know, hey, it's a big gap between all that, man. And hyperinflation about to come, where the dollar is going to become way weaker than it is now. Look at the gas line, man. The dollar went up by from last year this time it went up like $1, close to $1. Gas, Olean. You know, and I'm gonna just get the good ones because hey, just like people, hey, when there ain't no meat to be eaten, hey, people gonna go right back to being people gonna go right back into being what you call it? They gonna go right back in eating human flesh, devouring each other. And the Most High is, hey, he's about to shake things up, man. Man, it's about to be cannibalism out here on the streets, man. Because hey, because we so set up where we are dependent on this system for everything, for them to bring the food in, for them to ship our garbage out from our house, the supplies, water, electricity, and all that, gas. Hey, man, what you gonna do when all these services run out? When it was a saying that they gonna shut down the electric grid. So when they shut down the electric grid, first thing gonna go down is we ain't gonna be getting fresh meat because hey, without the electric grid, won't nothing be cold because your refrigerator, none of that shit gonna be working. It's gonna be like them people in Puerto Rico. And they was without electricity for months. Yeah, man, it was almost a year before they got their services back. And without electricity, you won't get no gas. You won't get no water pumped into your house. Man, all that needs everything is dependent on electricity for your basic needs that you get from these motherfuckers that you used to, that you take for granted. And pray that don't happen during the winter, because if it happened during the winter, your ass is going to freeze. You know? No, you was going to freeze. And like I say, you're going to go right back to cannibalism, man. You know, matter of fact, I got that scripture on famine. Because, hey, This is 2 Kings 6:24 through 29. And it came to pass after this that Ben-Hadad, the king of Assyria, gathered all the hosts and went up and besieged Samaria. And there was a great famine in Samaria, and behold, they besieged it until an ass head was sold for 80 pieces. Slakia. 2 Kings 6. Oh shit, Slakia. 6:24. And until a dove head was sold for 80 silver piece, a piece of silver, and a fourth part of a calf's dun for 5 pieces of silver. So a dove shit for 5 pieces of silver. As the king of Israel was passing by upon the wall, there cried a woman unto him, saying, Help me, my lord, O king. And he said, If Yahweh do not help thee, whence shall I help thee? Out of the barn floor or out of the winepress? And this is a righteous thing that he said, because hey, if the Most High ain't helping you, hey, how could he help you? Because it's the will of the Most High that this thing is happening to you. And the king said unto her, What aileth thee? And she answered, The woman said unto me, Give thy son that we may eat him today, and we will eat my son tomorrow. So we boiled my son, and we did eat him. And I said unto her the next day, Give thy son, so we may eat him. And she had hid her son. And cannibalism's coming back. You know, it's coming back, man. And man, and soon, a lot of you people are going to get caught up, especially a lot of you sisters out there hanging out with Esau, dealing with Esau. Hey, hey, Esau gonna change on you. Hey, when that famine and that famine and they get hungry, hey, Esau's gonna change on you. You know, and the spirit of the Most High is gonna make Esau change on you. You know. Y'all think y'all good right now because you with Esau, because hey, but hey, y'all gonna get jacked up because y'all with Esau too. You know, hey, cannibalism coming back. Matter of fact, it's in the famine. It's in Second Ezra. Matter of fact, all through the man. This is 2nd Ezra 5:15. Behold, saith Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, I'll bring plagues upon the world, death and destruction. Hey, the phone had to chime in on that one. For had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Hey, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai about to jack y'all asses up. Therefore say Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things which they wickedly exercise themselves. The innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the soul of the just complain continually. And God, hey, the righteous are crying up in heaven right now. When you going to avenge us, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai? Yahushai, when are you going to avenge us? And therefore say Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. And it's coming. It's coming. And you keep on playing. Hey, the times are here, man. There's no time to keep on playing, man. No time to keep on thinking that you're living your best life, doing your thing. Right now, it's time to get your shit together, you know. So, you know, that's it for this video. So with that said, all praise to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Rakakadash. Double honor and praises to the apostle elders of GMS that taught me this truth. Peace and blessings to the Akim and the Akwaf. Shalom.